gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the beautiful and sunny city of Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Alright, we've just checked into the hotel and now we're ready to head out, but before I do, I just show the awesome view we have. Look at the water. So cool. And there's like some grass and cool park looking thing over there. And we're gonna head out now. We're on our way to go see our friend Tanvi. Woo! Alright, so we just finished up hanging out with Tanvi and Gitak. Thanks for giving us a tour. And we were just at the red light district, which is very, very interesting. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. But it does feel very safe, which is great, I think, for the girls and for the tourists and anybody out there. Yeah, definitely, go for a walk. But yeah, I thought that was super interesting, and now we're gonna head back home and probably call her a night, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning! It is our first official morning here in Amsterdam, and of course we've donned our full rain gear. It's raining pretty hard. But it should lighten up later, so it's all good. Part of the experience. Oh yeah, we are way too tired last night, so I didn't get into any detail about the red light district, but I wanted to kind of say something, because otherwise I'm gonna forget if I ever look back on this video. But basically, there's like a bunch of windows where there's red lights, as the name would suggest, is lit, and there's just like a bunch of girls, basically one per window, that's dressed in like lingerie and stuff like that. And basically how it works is the guy or girl or couple goes up and they would talk to the girl and basically negotiate on a price and like what the plan is and what they're doing. And sometimes they walk in and sometimes they talk and come back out. So it's actually pretty interesting. It's extremely civilized, it seems, and I felt really safe. So anyways, I just wanted to say that before I forgot. And right now we're just walking to the bank to get some money, and then we're gonna go hit up some food stands. Yay! Herring, and it tastes kind of like sashimi. It reminds me of sashimi, and I love sushi, so I love this actually. And the pickles really balance like the fishy flavor, and I added some hot sauce, of course, just to spice everything up. But herring could definitely come for a try. Yeah, it was €3.50, so pretty good price, but I really like this so far, so I'm gonna turn the camera off and gobble this up. Okay, all done. Breakfast part 2. I got my coffee, so I'm super energetic now, and we're walking to, I guess, the famous bridge that everybody takes a photo at. So we're gonna go and we're gonna take a photo there. Woo! We are on our way to get a little dinner and do some more exploring. Alright, I wanted to show this because look at this parallel parking job. There's actually zero barrier between the car tire and the water. So I guess these people are quite skilled. Another thing I wanted to point out are these hooks over here. So my friend Tammy did a boat tour, and apparently her tour guide said the purpose of those hooks is to put spices up there, because back in the day spices were expensive, so you don't want it getting wet or getting flooded with the water, so they keep it all the way up there. And actually apparently you can kind of see it, the house leans forward like this so that the spice is nice and safe and away from the house as well. And you can see all of these houses have these hooks, so these are definitely kind of like an olden day thing that they kept around. Do a little bit of walking and shopping. Look what I found, guys. It's closed here too. So I think last night where I left off was we had dinner and then went shopping when we went home after. Cause still kind of jet lag, kind of weird, and then woke up at like 4 a.m. today. But that's okay. Today we're going to Amsterdam Noord, which is north of Amsterdam. And we're in central Amsterdam, and there's supposed to be a free ferry that's kind of like public transit that takes you across the water there. So we're on our way to the ferry and we're gonna see how that is. I think they let on bike, foot passenger and cars, so it should be a pretty large ferry given that there's like a ton of people that live on that side. But we're gonna check it out. There's supposed to be a lot of cool cafes and restaurants and a lot of like street art, like hipster kind of vibes, so it should be fun. Look at all this bike storage for the ferry. This is crazy. I think they just park it here and then come grab it later. Whoa. We're also trying to figure out what time the ferry comes, but we realized there's actually a countdown, so that's handy. Just grabbed a bite to eat at this pizza place called Quebec. It's K-E-B-E-C. Anyways, it had good reviews, so we went. And as we were paying, the cashier was guessing where we're from, and he actually thought we were from Canada, so we chatted. And actually, he's originally from Ontario, and he knew obviously where Calgary was, and he said he moved to Amsterdam in like 2003. And we asked him about his restaurant, and he used to actually make Montreal bagels, which is why the place was called Quebec, and I guess he switched it up and is doing pizza now, but kept the name Quebec. And actually, I didn't even know this, like he explained why it was spelled K-E-B-E-C essentially, and it's like kind of an Iroquois way of saying Quebec, just to be like different from the English way. So I didn't even know that. But anyways, yeah, it was super friendly, and actually Canadians too, and there were lots of tourists there. There was a bunch of girls that were Danish, so actually yeah, it's pretty popular. It was quite busy, but it was a one-man show, and awesome owners, so it was great. And now we are headed to see some art. So this place is, I guess, a big warehouse with a bunch of shipping containers inside, tons of street art, and I think we're gonna see if this is open. Alright, we finished at the street art area. It was really cool. The warehouse had like a ton of stuff in there, and some of it, honestly, I don't know if it was art or just like random assortment of things. But anyways, now we're gonna walk to this cool neighborhood that has like unique, like pointy houses. So yeah, we're on our way there, and now we're walking through a pretty big park. It's really nice, and there's some like ducks and stuff around me. So yeah, see you at the houses. Alright, all done at the houses. We're gonna catch the ferry back to the other side. See you tomorrow.